Seattle, Washington, home to renowned franchises, present and past, from the Seahawks to the Supersonics. But there is a cornerstone program in this city. It is the Huskies of UW. They've always had a place here, a place of excellence that these fans hope will continue today. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Strikes the blow. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Washington Huskies offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Back to throw, it's Rodgers. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. At the 35, he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Huskies want to crank the tempo. Fast motion from the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man. It's Hunter. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone. They executed that perfect.
Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on third down. Swings it out to the flat. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in third and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up first and 8.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. With jet sweep pass. And he'll be brought down.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Husky.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive. Cap it off with a touchdown.
And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the snow. It was good. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Bruins offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Offense set on 1st down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Quick pass on the jet motion. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Washington trying to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man, they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Wide out in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To throw, it's Rodgers. And it's caught! Touchdown, Washington!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
Personal foul. And he tacks on the extra point. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. We've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jones. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. The Bruins will punt this one away. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Looking for room. It's Coleman. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Now he's looking to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. Running through contact. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They want to just keep throwing it. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Motion from the offense. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. And he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've taken 3 haymakers right across the jaw, down 21-0, but David, now the chance to answer.
And this defense has been suffocating, and this is so hard. When you don't have the answers early, man, and the defense hits you in the mouth, you got to find some plays quickly here to try to make this a football game.
This is an offense that has a lot of pride. They're not used to being in this position. I think it's going to take one effort, one individual great play to finally wake this team up and get them back some momentum.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The play action fake. Looking to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. On target. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good second down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last one.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 2nd and 10 here. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to pass. It's Garbers. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 7 over Miami. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Makes one man miss. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. All kinds of running room. At the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe... Oh, look out, there he goes! Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
He's going to pass. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Garbers. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see it. And the pass is intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Line gets set, first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
He's right on target. They will score! Touchdown, Bruin!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got... cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
It's caught downfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help some, alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He's got an open man. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. Looking for a man, it's Garbers. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of flipped. He's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
What a great job using his speed to get to the quarterback. This linebacker would have started for those great Purple Rain defenses in the 80s under the legendary Washington Husky coach Don James. He would have loved to blitz this dude. So athletic from the linebacker position.
So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll give it to the back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. They're bringing heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance.
Here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. He looks that one in nicely. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. And the Huskies have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Washington right back to the line.
Really nice looking pass there. You think about all the great Washington quarterbacks, right? Warren Moon, the Heward brothers, Mark Brunell, Jake Browning. The greatest quarterback name in college football history, Sonny Sixkiller. That guy was throwing seeds at the University of Washington. This dude right here, putting on his best Sonny Sixkiller impersonation.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 3rd down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
A lot of times you can tell by the pass set, that tackle gets really, really quick. You can tell that ball's going to come out quick. Great job by the defensive end, seeing the ball come out quick, getting his hands in the air, and deflecting the football.
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. UCLA will go back to work on offense. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or game tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down,
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. A short throw to the sideline, but it is long enough for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, that D tackle's a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Bruins! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On the move, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man quickly. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. One final play before the end of the quarter. The give from the gun. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll leave it with him. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Garbers. It's caught. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by a field goal over Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything. And it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Huskies headed quickly to the line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They keep attacking through the air. Into the end zone. He caught it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. To the air. It's Rodgers. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Huskies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. A first down for the offense. The give and tick, 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 tick. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
And this offense has done a really good job late in this football game. Man, you put a premium on the fourth quarter and maximizing possessions, and they've put touchdowns on the board. They've done a great job. Nice last play, too. Keep that momentum going and get out of here with the win.
Right back to the well. Smashes through. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Garbers. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Firing to the right, complete. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, you would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You've got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. To the air, it's Rodgers. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
2nd down coming up.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Washington wants to go quickly. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer,